Hello everybody, my name is Dart.
And I'm Kairi.
This is our final Resident Evil Requiem update video. We are 4 days out from launch, and it's shaping up to be a really good playthrough. As you've all heard, that there have been leaks and rumors, and people have gotten the game early. That has been confirmed by Capcom to be illegal. Obtaining that has been obtained via illegal means. They are cracking down on all of it, issuing DMCA takedowns and all that stuff. So this is the point where you need to be very, very vigilant to avoid spoilers of any kind. We are 4 days from Resident Evil Requiem. And believe me when I say this, we are very much looking forward to it. Mm-hmm. Until then, this will be the only video coming out. Until then, we're going to play through it on her Xbox to begin with, and then I'll come back on mine and record it there. We want to try it first to see what all to expect.
I would rather know what to expect than to just
go in blind,
because you never know what you'll find and where you're going to find it until you play it, then show people where it's located.
Yep.
And if you miss something, you can easily go back and obtain it, then you know where it's at.
Now, this will also be a theory video, a little bit, not so much a theory, but still a few thrown in there. We were talking the other day about how we've only heard of the 3 main heads of the Umbrella Corporation. We recently found out the 4th head, which was a researcher. Can't remember his name. Bailey. Anyway, he was the 4th head of the Umbrella Corporation.
I think wasn't James Bailey or something.
Something Bailey. But anyway, he was
up under Marcus.
Yeah, he was up under Marcus. We've not heard or seen him at all in any games he was alluded to in RE5 and some of the files that you can find in the game. Do I think Gideon is the main antagonist of the game? No.
There's more to it than that.
We've only seen maybe 5% of the game.
If you actually listen to Gideon talk,
we've only 5% of the game. We don't know what's actually coming yet.
But if you would listen to Gideon talk, you would know he is not the main antagonist.
Yeah, I don't think we will know who it is. I'm pretty sure when we do find out who it is, it's going to be a shock.
Because
there's a little girl in there that her name is Emily.
And we don't even know why she's there.
She is a brand new character to the series. Grace isn't new. By no means is she new.
New-ish.
No, she's not.
As an adult, she's new. But she wasn't when she was a kid.
Yeah, she wasn't. She's not new.
She was a child in the other games.
Yeah.
But she's new-ish as an adult.
Her mama's not new.
No, her mama's...
was an Outbreak. Outbreak and Outbreak File 2, which are now labeled as canon. Everybody wants to say they weren't canon. Well, they are now.
This game here makes them canon.
Capcom made that for sure. Made that canon
because it has to pertain to Outbreak and Requiem and.
Do I think we're going to be heading to the Umbrella headquarters in this game? Very possible. If there's anything left standing of Umbrella headquarters.
Well, that we know of, there's not, because of that nuke hit right where Umbrella headquarters was.
Yeah, well...
But underground, you never know.
And then Leon going back to r.p.d.
Well,
what's left
of r.p.d.
And you could tell when they remade RE3, they did it right.
When they did 2 too.
Yeah. RE3, I played RE3 Nemesis. It didn't make sense for a whole thermonuclear blast to destroy the city. They didn't make a lick of sense. It really didn't.
Well, it wasn't going to destroy a whole city.
Well, that one did. In RE3 Nemesis, it did.
The original, yeah.
It destroyed the entire city. They had to go back and fix it. And I'm glad they did, because honestly,
it now makes more sense.
A nuclear blast flattening a whole city.
A nuclear blast can flatten a whole city.
But it going that far?
Yeah, it can.
No, I'm saying they're going that far to contain the outbreak? That don't make any sense. Because the outbreak was localized to Raccoon City only. I understand it was on Rhodes Hill, or Renwood and Rhodes Hill.
Well, that would destroy.
Included
a nuclear blast would
destroy
like,
the city and everywhere around it.
Yeah.
Like within 25 miles of the city,
if not more.
Yeah, if not more. So it wasn't a full nuclear blast. It was a localized thermobaric nuclear blast, which is a very localized blast. Trust me, if that missile hit the ground, nothing around Raccoon City or the surrounding towns would survive. That's why it detonated in the air. It's a thermobaric nuclear blast to localize around the nest facilities, which we should have realized it at the time that we would be going back to Raccoon City.
Yeah, but you know how they are. They like to keep that under wraps and a surprise.
Well, we should have realized at the time. We really should have.
Should have.
Everybody should have.
Sapphire.
Everybody should have, because with them doing that, everybody should have realized it. And no, my wife is not naked.
No, by no means. I've got clothes on.
Yep.
I just cold.
But yeah, it's a little cool here today. But I want to reiterate, everybody, if you do not want the game spoiled for you,
do not go on Twitter.
Do not go on Twitter or X or Facebook, for that matter,
or YouTube,
because I promise you, there are leaks out there. There are spoilers out there.
And Capcom already said they are working on taking them down.
Luckily, I have not seen them myself. I've seen a few things of what people are discussing about what could be, but
stop it.
But not full on. But I have seen them discussing parts of it, that what they think is going to happen. I want to give a shout out to Dusk Golem. He or she has been major help.
Put it this way: the person has
been a major help trying to figure out what's going on with Capcom and Resident Evil. The person's track record is amazing. I have played through all the games, all Resident Evil games, including 0 to 6 to 8. Have not played the Outbreak games because we can't afford to get them. If we could, we would. But I have watched the YouTube videos about Outbreak. I know for a fact that they did make a T-virus antivirus called the Daylight vaccine.
And those in Outbreak got it.
And that's why they're not infected with the RCS. RCS is the latent variant of the T-virus, but when it hits hard.
Leon has RCS. Sherry has RCS.
Claire does too.
They've already told us that, and along with Jill.
Jill has it too. Jill was the most exposed of the virus among anyone. Now you can't rule out Chris having, because Chris was in the Arclay.
We can't even rule that he has it or not.
So you can't rule it out or can't rule it in. But he was in the Arclay facility when the outbreak happened.
But they did say that one had to be more of a
It was an experimental,
a contact one.
It's still experimental, but
meaning somebody who had it had to have.
But still,
at that time.
Yeah, but still, you can't rule it out.
Scratch or whatever.
You can't rule it out either. You can't say he has it, but then you can't say he don't.
Would you get off my hoodie?
The one I can see other one I can see having it would be Rebecca.
And you don't know what happened to her because you don't even see her.
You see her. The only last time you see her is during one of the CG films, which are now canon too.
But I'm saying you don't see her in any of the
other games.
Games. It's only
she's in Resident Evil 1. Chris's walkthrough.
I said other than that.
You see her in 0 and 1, and that's it.
You don't see her after Arclay Mountain.
You don't. And
you see Chris throughout
the entire series, except for ones where Leon's present. Besides 6.
2, you see him.
He's alluded to.
Marvin's talking.
He's alluded to it.
When Marvin's talking about him, it takes it back to him.
But I'm saying he's not taking it back to him. It's alluded to. He talks about it. He don't show back to him. It alludes to it because he tells Claire that he was put on another assignment in Europe. So Chris could be infected, and again, he could not be infected. We don't know about Carlos. We don't know about
Well,
Billy.
they did say Carlos would be because he was in there.
Yeah, UBCS. Yeah, but
they
now
did say
Billy
he was infected.
Billy, more than likely, wasn't infected. He only had one encounter with the T virus. I doubt he.
Well, it was airborne to an extent too.
Yeah, the T-borne. Jill done said in RE3 during one of the opening file segments, she said they cannot rule out airborne infections, which is where the RCS comes from.
They can, but they can't.
No, she said on the paper, she said you cannot rule out airborne infections. You can't.
Well, all of it was basically airborne.
The T virus broke out in the sewers and infected the drinking water. Was because of rats too. It wasn't airborne until the virus actually escaped the facility via the air ducts. That's when it became airborne.
So,
plus the bugs in RE3 don't help none.
The way that they were talking is that it was only airborne and around that area. Then it got worse. It spread as the people were
running
and they
breathed it in. But here's the thing though. Will Leon die in the game?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But I can't rule it out.
But like you said, you can't rule it out. Will Ada be in the game? I'm sorry to say this. No, she will not. I have seen some a small spoiler. She will not be in the game as far as I'm aware of, as far as I've done my research. She will not be in the game, but I could be wrong.
The way Capcom talks, they're not putting her in this game.
Yep, which will be weird because every time they end in the game, Ada's in it. But do I expect her to be in it? No. Do I expect her to have some kind of callback to her? Yes, definitely.
Ada is also infected.
Yep. Do I expect Claire to be in the game? No. After her thing with the Terra Save project in Rev 2, I don't think she's fighting anymore.
If she is,
it's a very quiet.
It's out distance from everybody else.
Now if you want to ask where's Chris, he's over at the BSAA headquarters in Europe.
No.
Yeah, he said at the end of Village, he says we're heading to the BSAA headquarters in Europe.
Yeah, but after 8.
That's 8. That's Village.
Yes, but then they also said something about him going off of the grid from BSAA.
He's going to go there to find out what the hell they're doing. Because remember, they were using bioorganic weapons as agents.
And that's why he quit.
I don't see why they went that far.
You don't need to.
To me, that's kind of dumb what the BSAA did. But that's my opinion.
Well, I agree.
Now, how do I expect the game to end?
Like always.
With a big boom. More than likely it would be a big boom.
Like always. The only one that didn't have a big boom
was 2. It was at the end of 2 that 2 didn't have a big boom. No, it didn't. We never saw it.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like
we heard about the self-destruct sequence.
Because you seen the truck go in there, then that you seen the big boom above the truck.
There was no big boom. You didn't see it. I believe what happened was it stopped once the antivirus got out. Once Sherry got with the antivirus and Leon got with the virus, I believe Ada may have stopped it. Because she fell down, but didn't say she died. We know she didn't die. Because look at 4.
I think she got out before Leon did.
I think she deactivated the bomb right when Leon got on the train.
Reactivated it.
That's what I'm thinking. Then again, we did see the explosion with the in the G on scenario B.
That's what I said. You did see.
I forgot about that.
If you paid attention to 2, as that truck driver was flipping him off as he was going into Raccoon City, right above him, you seen the blast.
He was a dumbass.
And he was already bitten.
We don't know if it was or not.
That was the one that was at the beginning of
Nuh-uh. He died.
Oh yeah, he died during
during the explosion of the tanker truck. In the very beginning, remember he jackknifed the tanker truck and then blew up.
We don't know if that dude died. He probably did with that explosion.
Either that or he got bit at the inside when he got into the Raccoon City. I wouldn't be going in there.
No.
Heck no. Now, what do you think Leon saw when he entered r.p.d. again after 30 years?
Everything almost looking the same, minus that
flashing back to it.
Minus what's been destroyed.
Mm-hmm. The flashing back. Do I think Leon will have flashbacks during that segment? Yes, I hope they did put that in there because that would make the game even more
what he remembers seeing
versus what he's now
seeing now.
Would that make it more immersive? You're dang right. Now, one more thing we're talking about. Where does the series go from here? Will this be the end of the Resident Evil series as we know it?
I pray not.
I don't think it is. Will it be the end of the Raccoon City arc? Yes.
You know, they may have they have other strands out and about, and then you know they're going to find other ways to get newer strands.
But I do know for a fact, Code Veronica and Zero is getting a remake. Code Veronica will be coming out sometime next year, and then Zero in 2028. Dusko has already said this. We are definitely getting a Code Veronica remake late this year, probably early next year, because it's been in development since the end of Village, also along with RE9.
They wanted to push 9 out first though because it would be in another.
Now we have played Veronica
partly,
but I played enough to get a good.
We ain't even finished the
But I'm saying I played enough to get a good feel of how it is. My big brother played it years ago. I've now played it.
Them on their janky controls.
The tank controls are a mess.
Please, Capcom, upgrade the controls.
Now, RE0 controls were good.
To a point.
They were more responsive than Veronica.
But they were still tank.
Yeah, but you could get a better control of them than you could on Veronica. Couldn't.
So they'll probably upgrade they're probably going to update the controls.
Oh, you know they are.
Because they don't want their games to tank because of their controls.
Double tank and
essentially tank because of the tank controls.
But do I expect?
And I've seen games do that.
What do I expect the main villain, or who do I expect the main villain to be?
Well, we already know it's not Spencer.
It's not Gideon.
We know it's not Gideon. We know it's now not Wesker.
Yeah, both Weskers are now dead.
They're not just dead; they're dead.
Yeah, because Claire put a rocket through Alexa Wesker. Alexia Wesker. She put a rocket through the same way she died. She died the same way that her brother died, with a rocket to the face.
But Wesker didn't just.
They are both dead via rocket to the face.
I'm not saying that, but Albert didn't just die of a rocket to the face. He died because of a volcano, which melted him to pieces.
They put 2 rockets in where his eyeballs were,
and he's in a pool of lava.
So yeah, he's dead. He's not just dead. He's not just dead. He's dead. There you go. Now, do I expect will this villain be someone that was in a previous Resident Evil game?
Probably. I have a feeling because you don't ever see that other dude.
Which one?
The one that was mean to Jill on the train.
Jill was never on the train. That was Rebecca.
No, in 3.
He's dead. They're both dead. They're both dead. Because the one that stole the T-virus from Jill, that one, he died. He died in the blast because it exploded right above his head. He's dead. The missile come in like this number went.
Guess that was his name. Nikolai.
Yeah, Nikolai, because Mikhail was going to help Jill off.
Mikhail wanted to help Jill.
He told
Jill was helping him.
He told Nemesis, and I quote, "Get the fuck off my train shit, bud," and proceed to blow himself up with it. So yeah, Mikhail's dead, and Nikolai, he's definitely dead because he had a thermonuclear device explode over his head. So yeah, he dead. Now,
and we know Nemesis is dead.
Could it be one of the could it be base? God forbid, I hope they don't pull this one. Do we think it might be Alessa, who is the main villain of the game?
Grace's mama? Well, you see her. She's Big Mama. She's one of the
I don't think that's who Big Mama is.
It looks like her.
I don't think it is though. I think it's that little girl who turns into Big Mama. Because if you look at Big Mama's outfit, the arms are cut. The arms, the sleeves. And see the girl, the dress the little girl's wearing. It's the same dress. The same dress the little girl wears.
But they said that her mama died.
Her mama, was murdered in the Ringwood Hotel.
Meaning she's already dead. So her mama's dead. So she can't be a
That's what I'm saying. I hope they don't pull that one. If they do, that's going to be really weird. Because
then it's not, the game won't be canon.
Well, actually, no. Actually, it can be.
No, it can't.
If she got the virus and then she cured them, then she went back into Raccoon City like she said she did. She got reinfected all over again.
But they said she died in the hotel in the game. Meaning, technically, it can't be her. And that would make the game uncanon.
I get that. That's what I'm saying. I hope they don't do that. But then again, who do I expect it to be? Someone we've seen before?
I pray
possibly. But am I expecting it? No. I'm expecting someone up in the final battle to be epic, like all Resident Evil games are.
Needs to be.
Now I will say this. Is Leon still with the government? Still working for the government? No.
After he saved Ashley and in 6
lost everybody in Tall Oaks. And
actually, he is, because
it shows he has the DSO logo. But do I expect him to be working with DSO?
He is working with DSO because of Sherry.
I don't know. Sherry is doing something different than what she normally would do. Sherry's actually hacking into DSO and the CIA headquarters. I don't think they're working with the government anymore.
I don't know.
I honestly don't think they're working with the government anymore. I mean,
but after the president died, that Leon got close to,
it would make sense if he left. It makes sense.
Do you really blame him?
No, I don't. It would really make sense if he left the government, the DSO. After that, and after 6, it makes sense with that because he said in one of the CGI films, he's tired of fighting and fighting and fighting for a government that is making money off of bioweapons. He's sick of it.
You blame him?
No, I don't blame him, not one little bit. Not one bit.
How would you feel the government making money off bioweapons? Then you turn around and you're getting killed along with them. Or by them.
That's what we wanted to talk to y'all about today. This video will be going out tomorrow. So we are, like I said, 4 days out from it. Well, we're 3 days out when this video comes out. Yes, pre-ordered. Already done.
Downloaded,
ready to go.
Just waiting for launch.
Oh, yeah. And I can't wait.
Nor can I.
But, as always, during the playthrough, I'll be doing the whole thing, everything from Grace and Leon. We're gonna tag team it on her profile. That way it's a lot easier for us to figure things out.
Yeah, because I'm not wanting to go switching back and forth between players.
But don't worry,
wouldn't be fair to y'all.
At the end of the game, at the end of the recording, we will give you our thoughts of Requiem, what we graded as, and what we thought was the best moments of the game.
And the worst moments.
And the worst. I don't know if there can be any worst moments.
But there might be.
There might be, but I think there can be very little.
Or what Capcom could have done better.
I don't think there'll be any worse. I think if there is if there is, they're going to be very small.
Yeah.
Because for what I've seen of the game, this game is going to friggin' rock. But as always, I'm your host, Dark, along with
Kairi.
We are 3 days out from Resident Evil Requiem at the time of this video. So that is everybody. We can't wait until it launches. Until then, everybody, we will see you then. And remember always, lock and load and keep that gun nearby. We'll see you then, everybody.